Hey guys, this is Angie Bell with My Fairy Treasures. Okay, this is Angie Bell with My Fairy Treasures in the future, talking to you right now. Okay, what I want to tell you is make sure after I end the video, you stay on the video still, because I forgot to add the bling to these tassels, okay? And the bling comes at the end and I forgot to do it. So I'm tacking that on to the end of this video, okay? So you're going to hear me restart this video again. Just stay on and just understand that I'm coming back in the future to tell you to, when I end the video, just stay on for another 10 minutes. Okay, guys? All right. The video will resume now, and I will show you how to make these beautiful, beautiful tassels. See you in a minute. Hi, guys. Angie Bell with My Fairy Treasures. Okay, you guys, I'm coming at you today with making a tassel for my junk journal, which I have finished, and I will be doing a full viewing of my junk journal. I'm just looking for my junk journal right now so I can, because I'm making a tassel for it. Where did I put my junk journal? The thing is huge, so it's, oh, here it is. It's right on the side of me. You know, you can't see what's in front of your face. Let me just show you guys. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to show you guys this. Look how pretty. I love it. I found this fabric in my stash and I tied a bow, so everything is tied in really nicely. Look at all those beautiful ribbons, lace on the outside, and then inside of here I tucked in a few of my mask making little makes, my ephemera, and then like that. And I love how it looks. Like because of how I did the extended spine, when you wrap it up with this bow, it looks like a little box, like a little gift. See? Oh, I'm so excited. So anyway, I'm going to make a tassel that's going to hang here. And I'm using this big old spool that I painted pastel pink for the top of my tassel. So I'm excited. This is going to look fabulous. And if I have time, I'm going to do one for the home also. I don't know if I have time today, so that may be a different video. We will see. Just one second, you guys. Let me give you guys something to look at here. Well, I'm going to pause you guys for 1 second. Okay, guys, I'm back. Well, you guys, for you, it was 0 seconds. But what I did was I have to find something to, like a little, what do you call these kind of clips? Something like this I need to be able to attach my, oh yeah, that's going to work. To attach my tassel. So I'll show you. Oh yeah, perfect. This is what I was looking for, was this right here. So I just put that at the top, so that's what I'll attach my tassel to. And it's rose gold. That's pretty. Okay. All right. And also, okay. And also, I just really quickly, see how that light was coming in here? Oh, I hate that, right? This time in the afternoon. So, this is a lot better. I went ahead and put something in my window. Okay, so let's get started. So all we have to do, you guys, to make these tassels is so easy. I learned this certain way of making tassels from a lady. I can't remember. I don't even know the name of her channel. I will put it at the end. She's really, really neat. She's really, really fun. Okay, so I tore up a bunch of fabric or sheets. I don't know if this is fabric. It's probably sheets. So I tore up a bunch of strips. So I'm going to just keep layering. This is some pink fun fur. This is a pink like sheet or fabric. This is a piece of fun fur. Another piece of fun fur. And I'm just going to keep layering these. Layer, 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 layer. Okay, okay. I just want to kind of make them kind of even at the top. Okay, there we go. What else do I have? I have a piece of lace. Let me spread all these out because things are kind of getting mixed up into each other, my different layers, and I want to keep them separate. Okay, then this is a piece of lace, so we're going to put that in there. Okay, and then I have, oh my god, this is gorgeous. Look at these pearls. Isn't that pretty? So we're putting that in there. And then let's just start again. So it's just like a little salad. We just keep putting our layering our ingredients in. You know what? This pink one here is too short. I'm going to take that one out. Let's put another pink one in here. There we go. Okay, so the pink. Oh, I didn't put the white in there. Isn't this pretty? This is another piece of like just a texturized piece of yarn, which I really love. The fun fur, the other fun fur that I have. And you guys, I got this fun fur right here from Dollar Tree. They were selling a bunch of fun fur years ago, and I bought like 5 or 6 of each because I just knew I love stuff like this. So I knew that I needed to do that. So whenever I see stuff like things that are textural or things like laces and they're on clearance, I buy them. I don't know what I'm going to use them for, but I always do stuff like this. So I know I'm going to use it. So always be looking out for those kind of sales and just buy things like this so that you're ready to go when you have a project. Okay, some more pink fabric. Oh, here's another thing. See, I have everything stacked too close together. Okay. I have this too. This is some other type of yarn, which I thought was really cool. I don't see how that looks in there. You know what? I don't think I like it. All right, we're gonna put that in there. Take that out. Throw that in my little thing over here. Okay, so where did we left off? We left off with that. I love this one because it has like it has some blinginess to it. More pearls. More of the white. More of the pink fun fur. Let's do a couple more. Let's do 2 strips of this at a time because I really want. Actually, let's do 2. Because I actually want more fabric in here. So let's go like that and like this. So let me just see if this is already, oh, this is already probably full enough. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful, you guys? I love it. Oh my God, this is gorgeous. Okay, let me just see how this looks. See, this is going to be big enough. Yeah, I think that's, you know, let's just do one more layer of everything and then we'll be done. Okay, one more layer of pink. One more of the pink, this real pretty pink fun fur. One more piece of this. And one more piece of this. Okay. Oh yeah, we're definitely good now. This is what it looks like all together. Look how fat that is. Gorgeous. Okay. So I'm going to divide this in half so we know where we're at. Okay. And then I have this piece. Okay, I took this. This is just a piece of the pink fabric that I had. I split it on the end to make just a little thin piece like that. See? And that's the piece that I thread through this needle. And this long needle right here is, this is a doll needle. You can get them at Hobby Lobby in the sewing section. So we get the rest of the needles. And it has a big eye on it and it's really nice and long so that this can fit up inside of my spool. And I got my wooden spool again from Hobby Lobby. You get a pack of 5 for like $4 or something. I think that's what it is. And then I painted this real pretty baby pink. And then I put some lace around it. I hot glued the lace on here. Okay. So this is going to be the top right there of my, that's going to be the top. So I'm just going to take this. I've already put this on here and I don't want to take it off. So I'm just going to go ahead and put my needle right there. Try not to stab myself. Make sure you guys are seeing. So we need to tie all this together. And right now I'm going to ignore that needle. The reason the needle, I did the needle beforehand was just so I don't have to, so it's already done. Because it does take a minute to do it. Okay. And then let's double knot this. But you don't have to tie this all together with the needle on there. You can do the needle afterwards. I just did this so it'd be easier for myself. Okay. Oh, well, I needed to put both these through here, so I still got to do this. So let's see how I can do it on camera. So I split it in half, and I need to put this other side in here too. Yeah, let me go off camera, do this, and then I'll be back, just so you guys aren't watching me do this. And then I'll show you how everything turns out. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I changed things up. After saying all that, I went into my, I remember I have, in knitting, we sew things together. So I got my knitting needle, okay, when we're going to like sew a garment together after we've knitted it. And you have to be able to get the yarn through it. So the eye is really big. Okay, see what I'm saying right there? See that eye? It's really, really big. This is actually better than the doll needle. So go to the yarn section and get a yarn needle. The plastic ones are usually the best because they'll have that really big eye that we can get both of these pieces of fabric that we tied this onto, okay? So now we're going to be able to get this up and through here without too much of a problem. See? Without problem at all. Now we can take this off, and now I can show you. That's what the eye looks like. Okay. Now this needle broke on the end. It's not a super sharp needle, but it broke a little bit. But the main thing I needed was this. So I will be keeping this in here for when I do these. And that's really going to help you because, see, that's the hole. And to try to get it through there could be difficult. But that just made it a lot easier. And then, you guys, you can use things like this. And then this is a doorknob. Isn't it gorgeous? I probably picked it up for like $1 at Hobby Lobby when they have them on clearance. And it has a hole all the way through here and all the way through here. And I'm going to use this on my other one for my house. Remember I told you I was going to make one for my junk journal and one for my home. So that one's going to go for my home. Okay, so then this is where we're at now. So we're going to take this. The thing that takes the most time with all this was what I did beforehand. I prepared all these strips of everything. That's what takes the time. But you know what? It's fun. To me, it's relaxing. I love making all the strips ready to make my tassel. I love it. It's relaxing. I can put on a YouTube video and just, you know, cut away all my strips. Okay, now we have the end here. The end I need to trim a little bit so things are a little more even. So let me just trim a little bit. Let me give this a little bit of a haircut. Does everything have to be perfect? No. But just so it's in the realm of good. We'll keep these little pearls because you always know we're going to always use stuff like that some way. Okay, I need another little trim. Oh my God, look at... Oh, okay, you know what we need to do? We need to hot glue. Yeah, I remember her saying that. I'm going to hot glue. See how this just comes off easily and goes through here? If we throw a little hot glue, it won't do that. So, I'm going to throw some hot glue right here. And I'm going to throw some hot glue right here at the bottom. And then let's hold that. And you guys are watching. I've made these before, but this is the first time I've done it this way. So you guys are watching me in action do it for the first time with this new technique that I learned from her. Okay. Perfect. So now see, now that is now that is not going to come up through the hole. It's secured. And now let's secure this one at the top also, just so we have both. And I'm just tying one more knot in here. And this piece here needs to be as long as you need it for whatever you're going to tie it to. Like, I don't need it to be any longer than this because I'm going to tie it to my top of my junk journal. But maybe if you're going to hang it from a cabinet, from an armoire, from a lamp, you may need this to be longer, and you might just want to make it longer so you can tie it onto anything. Okay. And then, do I need to put any, you know what, since I secured it there, I'm good. I don't need to put any hot glue here. So just secure it at the bottom of your thing. And since it's fabric will glue onto anything with hot glue, even glass, plastic, wood, it doesn't matter. But look how beautiful it is, you guys. I'll kind of turn it around over and over so you guys can see. Oh my gosh, I love this. And that's what this looks like. I will create some pictures, you guys, at the end and have this hanging from my junk journal, and let you guys see it. We're going to tie it on right now, but I'm going to do some pictures so you can see it even better. But look how beautiful. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, so let's tie this on to my junk journal. Onto that little, this little clip here. Make sure that clip is in the middle, and it is. And so we'll tie it onto here. So the other one, we have time because this goes really fast. Do I want to tie it onto? Yeah, let's tie it onto this. I think that's gonna work out. Excuse me, guys. Oh, okay. That's going to come down like that. All right, perfect. It's just funny. You don't know how things are going to work until you exactly do them. And then you're like, ah, okay. So check that out. Oh, I love it. And then, so there it is on my junk journal. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. Let me just stand up so I can look and see what you guys are seeing. I love this. Okay, now I just want to make sure that this is all tied on here good and well. Let me see how, I'm going to remove this for a second. I just want to see how it's going to look on here. Just a second, guys. I'll be back here. There's my scissors. I'll be back here in just a second. I just want to see how this is looking. Oh, I love this. And I'm going to leave it. My tassel is longer than my junk journal, and I absolutely love it. So here it is. There's the top. It's hooked to this little clippy thing here. And then this part stayed here, and this part hung down, which is perfect. And then here it is. And it's longer than the book, and I love it longer than the book. So that's going to be perfect. Now, we don't need this to be this long, so I'm going to trim this off at the top with the fabrics that were left. Look at that. So beautiful. Now, I could cut it off right there, but I just think it's going to be beautiful. When I stand my book up, this will just kind of rest to the side, and I think that'll be really, really pretty. So for right now, let me just go like this so you can see it. Beautiful. I love it. Just one second. I just want to see how it's going to look when my book's standing up. Look at all that yumminess in my book, in my journal. Let me see how this is going to, oh, this, I love how it looks. Oh, that's pretty. So when I display my junk journal here in my craft room, well, I'm in my art room actually, but anyway, it'll look so pretty. Just, oh, I love it. I don't know if you guys can, no, you can't see it. Let me see if I can, I'm going to come out. You're probably going to see my floor and stuff, but let's just see what you can see. Yeah, you can't really, well, let's see if I can show it this way. Yeah, I can show it this way. See, look how pretty that is. I just love it. Oh. Okay. Oop. Bear with me, guys. Sorry. Okay. So, there it is again. And there it all is. And I'll take pictures because at the end you can see how it really, you got to look for what you really, how it really looks with this. So, do I like it better like that? I was just thinking this thing, okay, look at right here. This thing came down like that. But do I like it better like this? Let me see. Oh, you know what? I do like it better like that. Okay, I'm going to have it go up. Actually, I like it better like that. Because then the tassel comes up closer. So let me show you again what I'm talking about. Okay, so I can bring this thing down like that. This little piece. Or I can bring it up like that. And it just brings my tassel closer to the top and just looks better. So that's what we're going to do. And like I said, I will do some pictures. So at the end, you can actually see how it looks in full effect. Oh, absolutely love this. So excited. I can't wait to show you guys my junk journal, the inside of it. Okay, so let's do one more because we can. Okay. Let me get, I'm going to pause you guys and get all my strips out for my next one. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm all set up with all of my fibers here. Okay, and I'm super excited. This is going to be really fun because this one's going to be really big and fat and long. So you're not going to be able to totally see the length all at once. So that's why it's important for me to do the pictures at the end. Because this is, look how long this is. Okay, here's the first. It's going to be really, really long. Okay. So this is some sheets. Okay. Actually from my bed. And I'll just do it like this so you guys can see at least at the top. And then this is some yarn. It's a real thick yarn, like a size 5. It's considered a bulky yarn. And I just love the colors. My house is very ethnic and very Native American, African, just very ethnic. So Native American things fit in my house. African things fit in my house. Anything rustic. Even farmhouse fits in my house. So, okay, and this is a piece of fun fur. I'm going to put that in. Another sheet. Just a second. I'm trying to get this untangled. Okay, so another sheet. Okay, but it's a little bit lighter color. There's the end. Just trying to make sure you guys can see it from the end. Okay, and then this gives some more texture. This is some more, this is cotton yarn, but it's twisted. It's really cool. So that's a twisted cotton yarn. I think it was what it was called. This is another yarn that's more of a textured yarn. So we'll add that in here. I think I only have one piece of lace to add in here, and it's that tatting. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So I'm going to add the tatting in there. And then I have some pearls. When you get the pearls, you want pearls that aren't, I get them on a roll from like Hobby Lobby. I don't use a strand of pearls, and that way you can get them as long as you make them as long as you want. You want them on that string. You don't want them so that when you cut them off, they fall all off. So you don't want them cut like that. All right, let's start again. We've got layer, oh, this is that bulky yarn. Fun fur. And we're going to do 2 pieces of the, let's do 3. 3 pieces of the sheet. Because that's the thing that really bulks things up, is the sheets. So we'll do 3 of the sheets. There's 1, there's 2. There's 3. And then we'll do the cotton, twisted cotton. Then we'll do 3 of these sheets, the little bit lighter color. One, 2. And I love the way she made these. Like I said, I will list her name at the end. I love how she made hers. And she did a lot of natural ones like this. They look so like vintage. Her style is all vintage, so it looked very vintage. And vintage fits in my house too, like old world vintage look. So, love it. Pearls. Another thing of pearls. This will be the second one in here. And then the, did I put this in? Yeah. And I needed something white, really white, just to kind of like set everything off. I felt like, in fact, I'm going to do 2 of these. And like I said, I want this really bulky because it's really long and it's going to hang on my armoire. So I'll take a picture of my armoire. My armoire is in my family room, and it's really cool because my armoire, I used to have different china that I've collected, especially from garage sales and from thrift stores. And but I took all my china out of it that I collected from garage sales and thrift stores, and I filled it with yarn. So it holds a bunch of my yarn collection. Yeah, I call my yarn a collection. When you go to the Hobby Lobby clearance sale once a year, where $5 yarn is like $1 a skein or $1.25 a skein, you start having a collection of yarn. Yeah, I know, you don't need that much yarn, and I have more yarn than I'll ever be able to knit, but it's not just, it's a collection also. It's not just for a project. It's just, I just love looking at it. I love being able to, like, when I want to do a project, which I always have a project on the needles, I can just go to my yarn stash and like, okay, I don't ever have to go to the store. Once in a while I have to go get some yarn because I ran out of a certain color, but that's a rarity. And I pretty much now just go to, I only shop the Hobby Lobby yarn clearance once a year. And I've been doing that for like the last 5 or 6 years. So I have so much yarn, it's ridiculous. And I know the weight I like to work with. So I like to work with chunky and worsted. And mostly chunky because I do a lot of Ruanas. I do Ruanas, boho cardigans, and ponchos. And they look great, in my opinion, with a chunky yarn. And then it's a little bit thicker and heavier, so they're more like, you can use them as coats, and that's what I wear in the winter. I don't even wear a coat. I wear my my knitting. I wear a boho cardigan, or I wear a Ruana, or I wear a poncho that I've knitted, and I've knitted so many. I think I've been knitting for almost 10 years now, so I've made myself a lot of things. Like my uniform in the winter a lot of times is like a long sleeve shirt. A lot of times it's a long sleeve black shirt, black spandex, boots, and then throw on one of my boho cardigans, my ponchos, or my Ruanas. And that's kind of like my uniform in the wintertime. I can get dressed so quick and it looks so sharp. And people always stop me like, where did you get that? I made it. And they can't even believe it. They're like, what? Nobody makes stuff like that. I go, I do. Okay, let me check this out real quick. So I'm going to be off camera for a second. Okay, guys? I got to see how thick this is now. We're getting real thick. So let me just see where I'm at. Okay, I'm still here, guys. Just let me just see if this is what if I want it any thicker than this. No, I think this is it. Look, okay, I'm going to show you real quick. Well, I'm going to show you, period. Look how thick that is. And look how long it is. I love it. trying to think if I want it any fatter than this. No, I think this is good. I think this is good because I'm going to use, I'll show you what I'm using as my, this is what I'm using as my top, is this thing. So yeah, that's going to be good. All right, so we need to tie this off, and let me just see if I just want to make sure that I've divided this in half evenly. So just a second. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so I just need to take a piece here and as a tie. Okay, let's move all that. All right, we'll tie this in half. Okay, let me get back on camera there. There we go. It's funny, I'm standing up doing this video because I really need to look at the camera, make sure you guys are seeing, and I really need to get on top of my work because this is really, really long. Okay, so there we go with tying it. And then we're going to tie it again to make sure. And let's just tie it a third time. There we go. So, oh my God, this is just, look how yummy this is. Look at all the texture. I love it. Okay, one second. I want to get this out of the way. I just want to trim it real quick. So you guys, I'll be off camera for a second maybe. So excuse me if I'm off camera for a second. I just want to trim this. Trim up the bottom. And sorry you guys can't see me trimming because this thing is long. I'm excited to do the pictures afterwards. That'll be fun. Okay. All right, so we are good to go. See now the end? It's nice and even down there. And I just love all the texture. Isn't that just gorgeous? Let me just let you guys look at that for a minute. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, gorgeous. More pretty than I thought it was going to be. It really is. Okay, so the next step, let me make sure, I got to make sure this is even. The next step is to put the part we tied in through this yarn needle. These are so fun to make, you guys. Oh my gosh. I have so much stuff left that I may make another video and make some more tassels. I'll get some other things. I'll add some other things to this stuff. So it'll be a little bit different. Okay, so I put both strands through this yarn needle. And that's what this is called, a yarn needle. Okay. It really helps sometimes to do multiple crafts because things can be used for other things. Oh my gosh, you know what I'm not liking? Look, this isn't going through here. Okay. It went through the other thing. Well, at least you know that this can go through the spool. So I'm going to try to get this up in here without, oh, we got it. Cool. I'm just using my spit, my DNA, nasty, huh? But it's my own, and twisting that just to get it kind of thin, just like you do some thread, and see if I can't get this other one up through here. See if I can't get this through here. I may have to use a pokey tool of some sort. I have pokey tools, but they're in my craft room. Let's see what we can do. Oh, you know what? Let's use the doll needle. We just need to be able to poke something through to kind of shove it through there. So I have my doll needle still, so maybe we can use that as a pokey tool to poke the rest of that through. Let's see if we can't get it through there. Okay, so as you can see, you're going to have to be a little bit resourceful, but I'm giving you different ideas to be able to poke things through. Okay, we got it. See? It came through. So now we have both. One I was able just to do on my own, and the other one I had to use this needle here, which worked perfectly. I would still get this because you might be able to use that on some things, and also this is a great pokey tool that's super long. So, and you can use these for other things too. So I'm going to put both of these in my little thing here. Isn't this pretty? I don't know what that stain is right there, but anyway, isn't this pretty? It's an eyeglass case. It says excellence, and it says I'm seeing a pattern of excellence. I love this, and I love that sewing machine, the pink stripes. I got it for only $1.25 last year at the Hobby Lobby clearance. Okay, now we need to put glue. You put the glue like right here, and then that secures everything. Okay. And hold it there for a second, and that will secure everything. And then we'll tie a couple knots at the top too. But I didn't do it last time. I didn't secure it first, but if you secure it first, then the knot up here is going to be a lot easier, or you're going to know where to have that knot at exactly. Perfect. So that's secured. So now let's put the knot up here. Oh my God, you guys, I'm obsessed with making these tassels. I'm going to be making tassels, and they're going to be hanging all over my house. Just like the lady that I learned these from. She has tassels hanging everywhere. On armoires, on cabinets, on lamps. I'm not sure on the lamp where she has it hanging. I think on the where you switch it on and off. Where door handles, wherever you can hang something, you can hang a tassel. You can use these as curtain drawbacks, you know, to draw your curtains back and hold it on there. You can do that. Fabulous. Look at this. Look how beautiful. Let me just show you. Isn't that gorgeous? So when you see, these will be on, they go on clearance. They should be going on clearance anytime now. These glass knobs, pick them up. When you see them for $1 or $2, pick up a bunch, and you can do stuff like this with them. And it's this knob up here that just makes it look gorgeous. Absolutely fabulous. Isn't that beautiful? I have a bunch more of these. I have to look at them. The thing you're looking for when you buy the glass knob is make sure that if there's a hole all the way through, or that there's like a screw in there and you can take the screw out. So there's a hole from the top all the way through the bottom. That's what you're looking for. And now this is long enough to be able to hang from anywhere. Okay, let me show you what this looks like. Just a second, let me stretch everything out. It's nice and long, just like my hair, like I love. Like my extensions, I should say, not my hair. I have extensions. But I have long extensions, and I love long everything. Long hair, long nails. I can't help myself. Look, Donna Summers, Diana Ross, Jane Kennedy, Cher, Dolly Parton. Those were Whitney Houston. Those were all the women I loved. Divas. And they always had long hair. Whitney didn't always have long hair, but she did sometimes. So, and Cher. Oh, love Cher. You guys like how I just talked about all those women, and I'm talking about and just comparing them to my, describe them as I describe my tassel. But this is beautiful. You guys have to make these tassels. They're great for your junk journals, and they're great for your home, okay? So I'm going to go and take some pictures and you guys can check it out and see how they look hanging up, because you'll get a better effect. But you have to make these for your home and for your junk journals, and if you art journal too, you can hang them on your art journal also. Okay, you guys, that is it for this one. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up. Any comments or questions, leave them below. Come visit me on Facebook and Instagram. And again, real quick, I have a group called Our Magical Little Place on Facebook. If you make these, take a picture of them, join the group, take a picture, share with us. But if you craft at all, junk journal, art journal, knit, crochet, it doesn't matter. Come join the group, inspire us, get inspired. If you have an Etsy shop, if you have a YouTube channel, you can leave links. And also I'm going to, the journal I showed you, which I made the first one for my junk journal, I did a Bridgerton inspired junk journal, and I will be showing that Bridgerton inspired junk journal. That'll be probably my next video, so I'll show you that, how that whole thing turned out, in the inside of it. I'm really happy with it. So okay, you guys, that is it for this one. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye guys. Okay, you guys, as I explained at the beginning of this video, I did a little, I don't know, introduction telling you that I forgot one of the most important parts of these tassels. I needed to add the bling on. Okay, when I mean bling is I have, okay, I'll show you. This is like one of the most important parts of the tassel. I can't believe I forgot this. Okay, so what the bling is any pieces that you can hang from the bottom of this tassel. So look how beautiful that is. Isn't that gorgeous? I got this at Hobby Lobby. It's a little locket. So we're going to hang this from the bottom of this tassel. I have this little key that says love. We're going to hang that from the bottom of this tassel. Then I have this little like rhinestone feather. And what I did is, if it didn't have a big enough bail on it, I went ahead and put one of the little, you know, the little C-hook things. I put that on there, whatever those are called, little clasp. And then I had to put a clasp on this one too. This is a little feather, or angel wing, or fairy wing, and I put one of the little clasps on there. Okay, all right. So let's add some of these on to the bottom of here. When I got done making the video, I was like, and this was yesterday, I'm continuing this into the next day, I was like, you dummy, you forgot the most important part of making these. The beautiful little jewelry bits that you can hang on the bottom of this. So I just thought that was really important to come back on and show you. Just a second, I need to add a little bit more room onto this one. So you're just tying these on here. Just a second. Hopefully I can get this out of here. If I don't get this in a second, I will stop the video until I get this off of here. Yeah, let me pause the video. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. You guys know I had to use my mouth, a little pokey tool. I had to use several things. So I took it off there because I want to make sure I double knot this so that this stays on here. This I didn't have to put one of the little clasp on because, you know, obviously we have a nice that big hole right there. So just making sure you guys are seeing. So that's tied on. Fabulous. Let's tie something else on. So beautiful. I love this. We'll tie it onto this one. So I'm going to tie this on now, the little locket. So pretty. I love it. Love it. All right, the little bail on here is pretty big, so I should be able to, yeah, I can easily get that through. Perfect. Give myself enough tying room to tie this on. Perfect. Okay. Look how pretty that looks. This is why I had to come back on, because I'm like, okay, you cannot be forgetting the most important part of the whole process, which is getting all the little bling pieces. I call it the bling, even though everything's not bling. But getting your little treasures in your tassel. So when you do these, let me get this through here. When you do these, go through all your little broken jewelry bits or any of your little charms or big charms or small charms. You could, you can also do really big keys like this big. You can do things that are a lot bigger than this too, which I'm going to show you some bigger items on my other tassel. My tassel, this is for my journal, of course, and then my tassels for my home. I have some bigger treasures to put in. That's what we'll call them. We'll call them treasures. Treasures. So that's what I should say too. Go through your little treasure nest and find things that you can hang from your tassel. Okay, next one, we're going to do the little angel wings or fairy wings, and we'll do that over here. Okay. I just thought of that saying, every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings. The little girl from that movie, Chevy Chase's Christmas Vacation. I love that. I love that movie, and I love when she says that. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. And my son, when he was little, he used to always say that because he loved when that girl said that in the Chevy Chase's Christmas Vacation. It's funny what you think of when you're doing things. Fabulous. Let me stand up and make sure you guys are seeing all of the beautiful bling in this tassel. Oh, isn't that just fabulous? I love it. Look how beautiful that is. All the treasures. There's one there, one there, one there, one there. Yeah, there's 4 of them. Okay, so we got our little treasures in. Did I say treasure nest? Our treasures in our tassel. To me, this is very nesty. It reminds me, I make these nests, and I use all stuff like this to make treasure nests. So that's why I probably said that. Okay, so now let's go on to our other one. And like I said at the end, I'll do pictures, close-up pictures, so you can really see things up close and personal. Okay, so the next one is this one. And let's get this spread out so I can see what we're doing. This is really nice and long. God, it's so beautiful. I love so much texture. Just absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so on this one we have this. Look at this big old sun. This came off of something, a belt or something. I can't remember. I had like 5 or 6 of these. I don't know how many I have left. This one, this side is gold and this side is silver, so it's kind of cool. Okay, so we have that. This right here is I got a bunch of these from a garage sale, and what they are is they're Las Vegas. They're the outer ring of the Las Vegas coins. Inside, I think was silver, solid silver. So that's why they're in a circle, because they cut that silver out. But these were left, and I got a whole bunch of these from a garage sale, like, God, 10 years ago. And so we're going to put that in there. Then this beautiful long feather. I have quite a few more items for this one because this one's, you know, so much bigger. Then I have this key that says love. And I did like a Finnabair rusting kit on this, where you take all these, the Finnabair stuff, and you rust this out. She has like a little rust kit. Okay. And then, and this one has a big enough hole, so I don't have to worry about this one. This one has a big enough bail on it. Of course, this has a big enough one. This one, I just tied one of the pieces of cotton to it. This one here, I put one of the little bails, or one of the little clasps. And you know what? If you don't want to use, if you don't have clasps and you don't want to deal with those, you could just take your some cotton string and just do that to all of them. I just thought about that right now. That would have been easier than open up these clasps. Anyway, here is a beautiful fairy wing or angel wing. And I put the little silver clasp on. And then another beautiful key. And I put a clasp on. Okay, so let's start adding all of our treasures. I want to say to the nest, and I don't know, like I said, I use the same type of stuff to make treasure nests. If you want to see how I make my treasure nest, just go to my channel, do a search on my channel in the search bar, and put treasure nest in there. And you'll see I have several videos on how to make them. They're beautiful. I have 2 treasure nests on my on each end of my coffee table, and they're always up. And then I have 2 others. I have one that looks very fall-like colors, like rust and all that. And that one just stays up all year round. And they're on my coffee table. Then I have one that I made out of all basically white, which I love. I usually have that one out at Christmas time. And then I have another one that has a lot of purples in it. Purples and teals. And that one I don't have out. I don't even have the white one out either. I should get the white one out and display it in my craft room. Because my craft room is all shabby chic. I'm in my art studio right now. Okay, so there's the key. I just want to make sure that I'm on camera. Okay, now let's go ahead and add this ring. This ring is... Where are we going to add that at? Well, let's add this. I want to add these 2 like in this kind of balance in the middle here. Okay, I'm going to tie a little circle here. Sorry, I'm getting quiet. I'm just focusing. So I tied like a little, I'll show you what I did. See, there's a little circle right there. See, my fingernail goes through it. Okay, and that's what I'm going to use. And then I'll cut the extra string off maybe. Well, I will at the end when I'm done. I just want to make sure I'm where I'm supposed to be. As far as length, yeah, I got it right through. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad I remembered that. I was like, you idiot, that's like the most important part of these tassels. It's the treasures. The girl that I learned them from, she's like, she goes, this is like the jewelry. Like when you get dressed in the morning and then you put your jewelry on and your perfume, the accessories. And I'm like, that's right. So how in the heck could I forget the accessories? Okay. I'm just cutting off the excess strings there. Okay. So now we have that. And then we're going to put this in. All right. Do I want it to go right next to it? No. I'm trying to do a balanced approach, but it almost doesn't matter what you do. It's always going to look good. Okay, and then I have this here. This feather. Let's put that in somewhere. I'll put that in right here in between. Excuse my head if my head was in the way. I have to use my DNA on this, like you do to thread, just to get it. There we go. So I can get it small enough to go through the hole there. And it did. Cut off the excess little thing there. All right, we got 3 more things. Let's put this wonderful little key that I rusted, made it look rusty. Let's put that in. Let's put that in. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Double knotted that. Let's cut that little piece off. There we go. All right, now we have this key here, which is beautiful. Let's add this in somewhere. This looks good. We'll add it in right here. And again, let me use my DNA. Sorry if my head got in the camera. And put this through. There we go. Oh, didn't go through. Let's try it again. There we go. Oh, what the heck? You know what? Is that not closed? Oh. I put a clasp on here, but I really didn't even need to put the clasp, because the clasp is basically the same size as the original bail. So I'm just going to go on the original bail. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Let's cut that off. And we got one last one. The fairy wings or angel wings. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. Oh, she was so cute when she said that. Okay. Do you guys hear the birds outside my window? It's so cute. They're always just going crazy. We live in an older neighborhood, so everybody has a really, really big trees. Here in Las Vegas, and I used to live in Arizona, there's not a lot of trees. There's like a lot of desert trees, so they're not like big, full, bushy trees. But I live in an older neighborhood, and so everyone then, even though they live in the desert, they didn't just plant desert trees. They planted all kinds of trees, the ones that kind of lose their leaves. And so our neighborhood is just full of greenery and grass and trees. A lot of houses in the Southwest, Nevada, California, Arizona, have gone with the xeriscape, which means gravel and all that, and not a lot of trees. If they are trees, they're more desert trees. So this neighborhood's just full of birds, which is really nice. Okay, so I got that on there. Oh my God, this looks so good. I'm so glad I added this on to the end of this video, because this is like the most important part of this whole project. Okay, so look how beautiful this looks. Let me just, I'm going to stand up and make sure you guys are seeing. Yeah, you guys are seeing. So we got this one here. We have this key. We have this key. We have this big old sun. You can do big pieces like that, especially on big pieces like this one. And then we did the fairy wing right here. So the fairy wing, the sun, this key, this feather, and then that Las Vegas basic coin with the center gone. But so look how fabulous this is. It's just beautiful. I can't get it all in. This one's really long. I can't not get it all in camera. But we have this, and then we have the one for my journal. And I'm gonna do pictures with this on my journal, and I'm gonna hang this one from my armoire in my living room, and I'll have pictures at the end so you can see that. And again, beautiful. That's the locket. This is the key. It says love on there. Where's another treasure? A little feather with rhinestones, and then a little fairy or angel wing. So that's really important part. Don't forget your treasures in your tassels, because that really makes them special. And these also, you guys, okay, now this one's for my journal, this one's for my house. These would be great to sell. If you do craft fairs or art fairs or anything, these would be great to sell. You can make them so quickly, and you can sell them for a decent price, you know? I mean, I'm sure that I could probably, on this one, I could probably sure I can get $15, $20 for this one. This one I'm sure I could get 25, 30 bucks for, this big one. So just keep these in mind if you do craft fairs or art fairs. Okay, you guys, I already closed this video out and opened it back up. But again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up, any comments or questions, leave them below. Come visit me on Facebook and Instagram. Join the group, Our Magical Little Place. If you make these, come share these with us. We'd love to see them. If you do any crafting or arting, have a YouTube channel, Etsy channel, leave links. You can do any of that stuff on there, okay? All right. That's it for this video. I promise we're done. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.